preview the questions and answer choices. We have talked about this tip many times before, but this tip is especially important for when you try to answer detailed questions. Now, detailed questions usually ask for specific information from the short talk. If we don't preview the questions, then it is very difficult to remember all of that information we hear, especially with numbers or names. So for detailed questions, we need to preview the question and we need to look at the answer choices. That way we can be ready so when we listen to the short talk, we quickly know what information that we need. Let's look at the question first. Whose sales figures increased the most in the previous month? Now let's look at the transcript of the short talk. You can see lots of numbers. You can see 10%, you can see 12%, you can see 15%, and you can see 24%. If you do not look at the question before listening to the short talk, this question would be very difficult to answer. So what we can do is look at the key words. Sales figures, increased, most. And when we listen to all the different numbers, we'll listen for the most increased number and a name. Let's listen.
Good morning, everyone. Before we get down to the first item on our agenda, I'd like to say a few words of congratulations. You must really have been paying attention to me at the meeting last month. Virtually everyone's sales figures are up this month. I'd like to single out a few people for special mention. Jenny's sales were up 10%. Jake's sales were up 12%. Mike's up 15%. And Tom's were up an amazing 24%, all in just 1 month. Great job, everyone. Let's all get together after work Friday to celebrate.
Of course, the correct answer is A, Tom's.